Rough day, but I'm making it do what it do. Today I got Redskins gear going on. You see it? We'll see what happens. I mean, I saw them going to the Super Bowl. Very slim. But if you're on the Redskins team or you're a Washington fan, you got it. You can't nothing about it. I'm on the internet. You can't come and get me. All right, dude. Quick update before I talk about this Chris Weidman thing. So I did reach out to DADA5000 camp to find out what the deal is with if he's training differently or not, and also what are the new tools he's expecting to bring to this match and why he believes he's gonna win. Just a basic interview questions. I reached out to them. I also reached out to Daniel Cormier just to find out what's going on with him. If he's been training also secretly under the quiet, because I know he's just watching John Jones put on all this muscle and train. So he's probably saying to himself, well, hey, I might need to do a little something too. So he's probably training too. So we'll see if we hear back from them. All right. No, this is about Chris Weidman. Now that beatdown he got, I was like, oh man, that's just, ugh, that's nasty. But then I thought about it, and he said something amazing. He said, "This loss has changed me for life." I'm like, who said that before? George St. Pierre, when he got his first major upset, when he got whooped really bad. And he came back and he cleaned everybody's clock. So I'm thinking Chris Weidman's going to go back to the shop. He's going to work on his skills. He's going to get together. He's going to come back and just clean house. However, I've been making some bad calls recently, so I don't know if I want to make this call because Rockhold look like he's just desperate to hang on to that belt for dear life, like a lion eating food. He doesn't want nobody to go near. That's the look on his face. So yeah, I think Rockhold is gonna hold on to that belt for a nice little time. I think he's gonna hold on to it for a nice little time, and I think it's gonna be lots of Whiteman's probably gonna fight his way back to the title shot many times before hopefully he can get it back. It's gonna be one of them that Cain Velasquez, Dos Santos type situation. That's what I'm thinking it's gonna be, but it's gonna be exciting and it makes for uh, a good card for the UFC. No, having said all that, I'm give you an update. I was in the supermarket, man, and this dude was there. He was only buying like a bar of soap, and I put all my stuff on the conveyor belt, right? And I put the black thing in front of it. That thing so that the cashier can know, hey, the next person stuff is behind the black thing and not the person in front of you. So the cashier press the button, the belt is moving along. My crap on it, he has the bar of soap in his hand. Then all of a sudden, the dude says, I know you see me here, right? I know you see me, right? I know you see. So he's getting upset like I'm just disrespecting him by putting my stuff on the belt. But, dude, now for all you guys who train in martial arts, this is why you have to have a you. This is why you have to train under a good mentor who's gonna give you solid discipline and who's gonna teach you self control how to de-escalate situations, right? So this guy was getting ready to go off on me. So in that moment, every possible thing I could do to dismantle him just ran through my mind. I'm like, from this point, I could do the side kick to the rib, the neck, roundhouse to the face. I mean, hammer fist to the chin. It's like everything, elbow strike, everything is all the fight now. Just downloaded into me, and boom! I just felt my feet just moving right automatically into fighting stance, and then this hand just came up like this by my chin, and then my other hand just extended out just slightly. And I was talking to him, and I said, sir, I would never disrespect you like that. That's why I put the black thing in front of my groceries because I see you here. Then he was like, "You see me right? You see me right?" So I mean, that was the nice guy in me saying, I don't want none. And then for some reason, the craziest thing happened. Evil Dre, the one I tried to hold back, came out. I just got this big smile on my face, like, hey, I told you before, I put the black thing right there, right? I already told you I wouldn't do that to you. I mean, you see me put the black thing there, right? Right? Then he was like, yeah. You all right. But man, it's like, I could have gone off and broke that dude down 5 different ways to Sunday. Boy, I would have whooped his ass. But what saved the day was 2 things: self-control, and the fact that I realized in that situation, the guy, he had some other issues going on in his life. So he probably came in there, somebody probably dumped all of him, made him feel disrespected. So he probably figured, hey, I gotta get my manhood back. Saw me put in the thing, saw my glasses, saw the smile, and didn't realize I was a tooth chipper. So he was like, yeah, I'm just, yeah, I'm a rough dude off or something. He had a chip on his shoulder before, nothing to do with me. But I de-escalated him by saying, I would never disrespect you like that. And that was a key word I used. I would never disrespect you like that. So sometimes you can shut a fight down before it starts by thinking and exercising discipline. Have control over yourself before you react. Because when he said, "You see me right here, you see me right here," I could have said, "Yeah, I see you. What about it? You see me put my you see me put the black thing in front of my groceries, right? Well, you bitching, huh? You want some of this? I mean, I could have gone off like that too, but no. And you're a martial artist. You gotta realize that these skills that you have, that you've trained to acquire, they're very lethal, extremely lethal. And I can tell you, when I'm training with my kids or I train them, my small child has pulled some jujitsu moves on me that's hurt me like it's an adult, just because their technique is that good. You understand? So these skills that we have as martial artists are very dangerous, and we have to recognize that. So I just simply said I'd never disrespect you like that. Even though Evil Dre was trying to say, yeah, we can step outside, not a problem. We could make this happen. I'd love to show you, how tough you really are. But if you think before you act, you can avoid a lot of bad situations. All I did was use my words. The Bible says a word spoken softly can break a bone. Well, all I did was just use my words. I just say, hey, listen, I never disrespect you like that. I know you. That's why I think my thing right here so that the cashier can know. Hey, these are my groceries. I would never do that to you, sir. But in the meantime, it's like you're trading kicking. I found myself already ready to go into the tuck chin, bob, strike. I ready just to mix it up. So I'm saying, guys, just think sometimes before you act. I just said, hey, I'm speaking like that. The dude calmed down. I paid for my stuff, and then I just left out, and everything was cool. Of course, I could have broken him down, but I didn't do that. So think before you react. So that's just my 2 cents. Maybe somebody needs to hear that. I don't know why I'm in such a cheery mood today, but nonetheless, I got Chris Weidman training and coming back. Rockhold holding on to the title. It's gonna be almost like a Dust Science Kane Velasquez situation where there's gonna be many rematches before the title trade hands. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. It happens, but that's the vibe I get. My fighter instinct is telling me that. All right, man. Peace out.